Okay, hello, right? In today's video, I want to talk about something that I'm a little bit envious of because I've noticed, like, have you ever watched one of those sports programs? Not the ones where they actually play the game or anything, but one of those, like, pre-show ones or just ones where they analyze the sport itself or the players involved. They can talk for like 25 minutes at a fucking time about a guy's mood during a game. Just one player and how he's feeling, possibly from our, I don't know, they just make shit up and they just talk for 25 minutes. I can't do this. I can't rant like these motherfuckers. I'm so envious. I try to rant about silly crap and that's kind of difficult. But if I knew shit about sport, I could sit here for hours. I mean, literally hours just talking about a team. I don't even know about the sport in my country, okay? If you're not aware, I'm an Aussie, right? We have a thing in Melbourne we call AFL. And AFL is like so small, it's like literally just like Melbourne and Sydney. Like you go up to Queensland or even New South Wales or even most of Sydney and say AFL and they're like, nah, NRL, mate. AFL shit, eh? They don't like it. It's weird. It's like our own little kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Anyway, I know fuck all about it. I kind of wish I could make videos about the AFL. With the grand finals going on today, why am I not watching it? I honestly can't sit through an entire game of football, even for the grand final, not being like just, oh, I don't like footy to fit in or try and be edgy. I just can't do it. I can't sit through it. Oh shit, I knocked the mic, sorry. I just can't do it. I can sit through soccer. Soccer's exciting. Soccer's fucking crazy. I don't know if you've ever thought about soccer, right? They run and then they just don't stop running until either, it's break or the end of the game. They just fucking run non-stop and kick goals. And they're constantly defending and running and just going non-fucking stop. Like, there's fuck all breaks in soccer. You look at, like, basketball. You get, like, a couple of minutes of play and then they got to stop. And then there's an ad break. And then they play for a little bit more and stop. And then they sometimes play and then they stop and then they slow down. And there's all these little breaks. And the same in football, in a sense, in comparison. Or even gridiron, where there's a lot of breaks. Soccer is just like 100 miles an hour. Even though I like it, I can't rant about it. I know fuck all about it. Here, all my soccer knowledge. Here we go. Crossbar. Ronaldo. Okay, see, I'm already done, but these guys, they get on TV and they fucking go. I almost admire them if it were not for the fact that the information they're giving me is boring me to a point of almost committing suicide. I mean, what they talk about is dry as hell, and I don't know how they can go on and on and on about this. It would drive me nuts. It literally would. I watched one where, okay, recently there's this medal you can win in a little AFL thing that you probably never heard of. It's called Brownlow, and it's like, oh, prestigious, whatever. I just don't know about it. Anyway, so you win this little thing, and then these people will get on TV and talk for hours on hours upon hours on end about you. I mean, fucking hours. I'm not exaggerating. I'm talking hours of just talking about this dude. He's on the front page of the paper today. It's like a full-on big deal. Everyone's like, flipping out about it. And I don't get it. I just don't. Like, something else must have happened today. I mean, like, yeah, okay, it's the grand final. It's sport. But, like, calm down. Because, the rest of the world is still happening, okay? It's kind of weird like that. The whole world, like, kind of stops when they're, sporting events happen, like the Super Bowl. Like, not everyone completely, obviously. There's, like, a million people like me who are like, I don't understand the big deal. I don't see it. I don't understand. It's just a game. Like, okay, it's good, you like it, but why do we all have to get excited about it? Like, recently I've been getting looked at like a fucking weirdo because they're like telling me names and it's like, yeah, hey, I have no fucking idea who you're talking about, eh? What's the goal's the one through the two big post, innit? Yeah. And you get points on the side. That's about it. I can't follow your stuff, man. But they come and tell you about the grand final and who are you picking? So I picked the Adelaide Crows because, they're the underdog, man, Go for the underdog, Fight the struggle, man. If they actually win the motherfucker, which I'm not even sure if it's finished or concluded yet anyway, that's pretty dope. But that's it. I'm not like, we got a public holiday for it. Not even of the day of the grand final. You get an extra long weekend because a sporting event's happening. What? Like, I don't know if it's still busy outside. There's a lot of people who are just like walking around Like, okay, it's grand final, okay. But you get a whole fucking day off for sport. So you get all these privileges if you know about sport too, because it's like a cool thing. Like most conversation when you meet new people, a lot of the time they're gonna talk about sport, and especially the sport that's popular within the area that you're located at the time. So you got to kind of know the lingo and at least know how to bullshit your way through a conversation. But I'm just totally fucked. I just don't get it. I just can't rant like that about something so goddamn boring. It's just like the actual playing of the game. Like maybe even being there live, I get that. I totally get it. But like watching other people on a panel talk not about that, not about the sport, but about the people playing it for hours. That's the bit where I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I'm a fan of wrestling, right? I enjoy wrestling. Yes, I know it's all scripted and faked and la da 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 da. It's all planned out. I get that. You know, I enjoy the cool stunts and stuff, right? But I honestly couldn't like just sit and watch other people just like I couldn't watch that Legends of Round Table. I just really watched it for the clips. I couldn't just sit there if they just had 1 hour of just them sitting there talking about it. Nah, it's boring. I want to actually see the shit that you're talking about, and like at least that's kind of cool. But like still, you're just sitting there talking about shit. Fucking something happened, you know? We're not talking about physics or science and potentially, you know, coming up with solutions to actual problems and actual practical things. We're talking about potentially someone winning or losing a game for an hour and a half. I don't know how you do it. Maybe it's like a compliment, but with a little subtle insult in there of like, you can do it and that's impressive, but in a way, like, why? Maybe I'm just totally lost. Maybe no one will follow me on this. I just don't get sports that hard, you know? Like, I just don't understand that. I understand liking it and watching it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird, eh? Kind of ironic because I've ranted for like 7 minutes about nothing. I don't know. But anyway, that was my video about sports and how it goes down like that. Hope you enjoyed, and I got a minion yo-yo up in this. I guess that's pretty credible. I'll see if I can do the thing. God, I'm like out of breath. Gotta stop smoking. I don't know if you can. Oh, this is out of control. I got these tricks, man. You can't. Over the mic. Those tricks, mate. That's sport.